What is poppin', y'all? Welcome back to another YouTube video, and today we have a set picture from Supergirl, which I am looking forward to. It is the new Supergirl movie, which is coming out as the second movie in the James Gunn's new DCEU, and I think that's a very bold choice, to have the first movie be Superman, and then the second movie be Supergirl. I feel like that's very bold, to have two supers straight after each other, instead of going with like a Batman, or going with like an Aquaman or Wonder Woman like that. However, I do think Superwoman is going to be a little bit better than Superman. I don't really give a shit about Superman. I'm only going to watch it because Krypto looks like my dog, and I've always been a fan of Krypto. Krypto is an absolute good boy, and I love him. However, Supergirl, I did watch the CW Supergirl, and I think she's a lot more of an interesting character than Superman is. I do prefer Supergirl, and I'm going to be honest, her fit looks very similar to Superman's here, again with those extra random lines that aren't needed. She's getting her lipstick reapplied here, I do believe, and it does look like she's in some sort of Fortress of Solitude, given all the rocky aspects to it, and again, it's another actor that I'm not too familiar with like we had with Superman, so it is getting some younger actors and actresses into the mainstream to lift their careers up, hopefully like the MCU has done for Tom Holland and Robert Downey Jr. and Chris Evans and Chris Pratt and the other Chris Hemsworth, just the MCU lifting their careers and boosting them into the mainstream. So hopefully we'll get to see some of these actors making their way into other movies. And yeah, I'm just very excited for Supergirl, I'm going to be honest. James Gunn has promised a lot with Supergirl, saying that it's an incredible story, and they have other movies finished, or close to finishing, but this one needs to come out next just because of how good the story is. So that is a lot of hype. That is a lot of hype that he's just built up there.